What if I told you that the most dangerous narcissist in your life might not be loud, arrogant, or obvious at all? In fact, they might be the person you turn to for comfort, the one who plays the victim, or even the one who always seems so selfless. Today, we're diving into the hidden world of covert narcissism, a form so subtle it can take years to even recognize. And trust me, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Most of us think of narcissists as the classic grandiose type, charming, loud, self-absorbed, constantly craving admiration. But covert narcissism is a different beast. Covert narcissists don't show off. Instead, they often appear shy, sensitive, or insecure. But under the surface, they still carry the same deep need for validation, control, and superiority. Imagine someone who constantly downplays their success, fishing for reassurance, or someone who always turns the conversation back to how hard their life is, making you feel guilty when you set boundaries. That's covert narcissism at work. And here's where it gets even trickier. They often believe their own narrative. They truly see themselves as victims. 5 red flags of covert narcissism. Victimhood as a weapon. They always have a story about how someone wronged them. An unfair boss, an ungrateful partner, a toxic friend. At first, you feel sympathy, but over time, you notice they never take responsibility, and they always need you to side with them. Passive aggressiveness. Instead of direct confrontation, they sulk, give you the silent treatment, or make you feel guilty through subtle jabs. Example: I guess you're too busy for people like me. Envy masked as modesty. They downplay their abilities, but when others succeed, they subtly undermine or dismiss it. For example, "Oh, you got promoted, must be nice to have connections." Emotional manipulation. They twist your words, play the victim when you call out their behavior, or make you doubt yourself. You walk away feeling like you're the problem. A fragile ego under the surface. Criticism, even mild, cuts them deeply. They may act wounded or withdraw, making you tiptoe around their feelings. Here's why covert narcissists fly under the radar. They don't look like villains, they look like wounded birds. We're wired to help people in distress, and covert narcissists are masters at using that instinct to bind you to them. Plus, we often assume narcissism means arrogance. But covert narcissists can appear humble, anxious, or even self-sacrificing, which disarms us. This is why so many people stay in toxic relationships with covert narcissists. They don't realize they're being manipulated until they're drained, confused, and full of self-doubt. How it affects you. Being in a relationship, romantic, family, or even a friendship, with a covert narcissist slowly erodes your sense of self. You might experience chronic self-doubt. Am I the bad one here? Emotional exhaustion. A need to constantly walk on eggshells. Guilt for wanting space or asserting boundaries. The most dangerous part? You lose touch with your own needs because theirs always take center stage. So, what can you do? Name it. Once you recognize the pattern, label it. This helps break the fog of confusion. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries will likely trigger guilt-tripping or passive aggression. Be ready for it and stay firm. Limit emotional investment. You can be compassionate, but you don't have to fix them. Consider distance. In some cases, the healthiest option is to step back, or if needed, go no contact. Get support. Therapy, coaching, or even trusted friends can help you rebuild your confidence and untangle the manipulation. Here's the truth. Covert narcissists don't just damage relationships, they erode your sense of reality. But once you see the pattern, you can step out of it. You can stop carrying the emotional burden they place on you. And when you reclaim your power, you create space for healthier, more authentic connections. If this episode opened your eyes or made you reflect on anyone in your life, drop a comment below. I read everyone. And if you found value here, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives on psychology, relationships, and self-awareness. Remember, the most powerful change always begins when you look within yourself.